In the following lesson, we'll start discussing the text tool. It's not so much used by retouchers, more by designers, but it's good to know the text tool. So let's head over here to our toolbar, and under the T, you can select the text tool. If you hit right click, right away you see a horizontal type tool and vertical one. Pretty much the same options here at the top for both of them, but they obviously write horizontally or vertical, self-explanatory. Again, let's select the first one, horizontal. Right away at the top, over here, you can again find the right font. So select a font. Over here, you can select the styles from bold, regular to light, whatever the font has. Then you can also select the font size. Over here, sharp, how sharp you want the edges. I normally keep it to sharp. And again, if you want to align it to left, center or right. Over here, you have your color. And as well, if you want to warp the text and some characters again here on the right hand side. But also we have the character box open. All right, so let's type right away on this. First of all, I want to take the layer and also change the opacity a little bit more up, so we can now easily type on here and we're not distracted by our background. Again, once you hit the text tool, click on your image, and once you drag a selection here, remember it will right away create a text layer over here. Again, if we select the text layer, we learned already about this, then again you will see it's just a normal text layer. All right, so let's double tap on this. So we're back in our selection. And I'll just write now test. So basically test is our first name. Again, right away you see it is written also in yellow. This is not because our color here is with the foreground colors changed to something. No, we can change those back. Let's switch them to a normal color and write here test again. This is obviously because our color at the top is selected to a dark yellow. So select all of the font, head over to the color, and you'll right away get into the color picker again. You can also now select the white or whatever color you desire, hit OK, and normally I'll go over here and just click with my mouse and drag on this T button in order to make the whole font bigger. Okay, like so. I'll also go from light to bold, and then also head over to our character box here, which we've saved in our whole workspace. And now under the character box, first of all, I'll work a bit with my spacing here, the tracking. So let's make this a bit smaller. We can also here change the size again, and you have a few more options here to work with, which are also self-explanatory. I guess most of you already know about these functions here. So again, making them super bold, let it lean, and so on, a few more adjustments. Once you're ready to accept this, you can also hit accept here, and right away you have your text. Let's take the move tool and move this around, and you have this on a separate layer. Again, if you double tap now, you can also get back into the layer styles, which we also covered a bit already. And you can now again work with the layer styles. Give this a kind of a stroke around this, maybe add a texture to this, or even a color overlay, whatever you want to do to this certain layer. But again, remember, it's just affecting this one layer. Let's hit OK, and that's basically the text tool right away. Everything that you need to know from the character box and the paragraphs here as well, all in the boxes. If you want to move this text left and right, center, if you want to have more text, again, self-explanatory. If you've worked with Word before, you might know about this as well. All right, let's also go back here to the second one, which is vertical. Let's just make a selection, and I'll show you this quickly again. So if you write test, it will just write it underneath each other in a vertical position. Great, so a super easy tool to work with in Photoshop, and it's an amazing tool to create really cool text. One more thing, let's quickly head over back here just to the normal text tool and make it horizontally. You can create as much shapes and selections as you like. So again, I have one more text here, another text over here. It's just too big right now. So something like this, you can have as many text as you like. You'll just always get a new layer. Okay, let's delete everything, and we are just sticking here with test.